folks, it's the Red Gang back to Let's Play Ducktales Remastered. We just got done in the Amazon, and it's time to tackle the next stage. Next up, we're headed to Transylvania, as we continue our way down the list.
Pack your bags, boys. We're off to Transylvania, and we're no coming back without the coin of the lost realm.
Ooh, spooky.
This is it, kids. Draculesti Manor, home of the legendary Drake von Vladstone, heir to the coin of the lost realm.
Boy, it's kind of creepy out here, isn't it? Uncle Scrooge, we're not gonna break into this guy's house, are we?
Of course not, Louis. This castle has been abandoned for centuries.
Hey, look at this. The Junior Woodchuck guidebook says Drake von Vladstone was best known by his nickname, Count Dracula Duck. Is there really a monster in there, Uncle Scrooge? Don't be silly, Webby. Yeah, there's no such thing as Dracula. Right. He is right, isn't he, Uncle Scrooge?
Of course he is, Louis. Vampires, banshees, and mischievous spirits are just a lot of superstitious hocus-pocus. But you better stick close to me, just in case.
So before you actually walk into the place, it might be worth your while to backtrack a little bit, because there are a few hidden treasures over here. Let's see if we can tag them on the way over. I know there's a good one around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. But yeah, instinctively you would just walk right into the gate, but then you'd miss all that fun loot. And also this. Surprised how much they put up just outside the door.
Now you boys stay put and keep an eye on wee Webbydale. I'll be back with the treasure in no time.
Aw, nuts. We want to come with you, Uncle Scrooge.
Don't worry. I'll be back with the coin before you can say e pluribus unum.
E purple bus who'um? Yeah, I'm not sure that's as fast as you think it is. Besides, why should we have to stay here just because Webby's a big chicken? Yeah, we're not afraid of whatever's hiding out there, are we? You boys are so mean. I'll show you who's not afraid of the dark. Webby! Oh no!
Huey, Dewey, Louie!
Will they be all right, Uncle Scrooge?
Of course. Everything will be fine, my darling. Wait here and I'll be back with the lads lickety-split.
And if you backtrack once again, hey look! There's another gem! Look at that, over $100,000! And we haven't even properly begun the stage yet. So, we're off to a pretty good start here. Anyway, this is Transylvania. Also, really not a good place to start the game. It's filled with skeletons that don't really die unless you hit the skull away. And yeah, there's hidden passages just like this one. Remember that one. I do like the music that plays here, though. So once again, we're off to find Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Scrooge's 3 Princess Peaches. We're going to ignore that mirror for now. There's not really anything we can do with it. Well, that's hit detection. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they put invincibility there. I don't really see any good use for it in that spot. So, in the original Transylvania, in the NES version, it was basically just go straight to the boss door and fight the boss and you were done here. So I'm glad that they managed to have the player do more with this stage and actually explore everything that this stage has to offer. Because this is probably one of the more interesting stages in the game. Ghosts! They're mean! You can't damage them at all, so just avoid them as best you can.
Look at that luster.
I also like the touch of these outdoor sections. The original Transylvania didn't really have any of these, it was all indoor. Oh, didn't leave myself enough room to jump there. But alas. Yeah, how about these visuals, though? Really like this game for that. But I've been saying that already, so... you know, what can I say? I like this game. Whoa! Almost forgot there was a ghost in there. Now, I know there's a ghost in this tombstone, so I'm not going to be hitting that one. But our good friend the brambles are back, but these are considerably less painful because there aren't any on the ceiling as well. That's fun. And get down there, please. Thank you. Okay. And as we head in this direction, we will find...
Hey, Uncle Scrooge! Get me down from here!
What? A ghost? That is one ugly ghost, though. Almost looks a little familiar, really. Surely this ghost isn't trying to deceive him. What?
Yo! I'm out of here.
Hey, that wasn't a ghost at all! It was a beagle boy in disguise!
Trying to beat me to my treasure, no doubt. But it'll take more than just an old bed sheet and flour dust to frighten off Scrooge McDuck.
Look, Uncle Scrooge, that beagle boy dropped something. It's an old piece of paper.
Twist me, tartan. It's an ancient rune.
You mean like a magic spell?
Aye, lad. At least part of one.
Gee, I wonder who tore it into pieces.
We'll worry about that later. Right now, I want you to head to the front door and wait for me. I'll be back once I've found the treasure. Off you go, lad.
I have to question why Scrooge bothers to bring Huey, Dewey, and Louie along if he just asks them to wait for him wherever he goes. Anyway, jump on those treasures so that you don't wind up missing these two. After you get those, then go ahead and break them all. And then let's reflect a minute on what we've been doing. Because this warps us back to the starting area. So now we can start going to the upper floors. And as we consult the map a minute, you can see the path that we've already taken and the 2 points that we need to get to. So let's head on up and enter to this next area.
Uncle Scrooge, help!
And we have another fake ghost, along with real ghosts. So watch out for the real ones, and pick your best opportunity to bounce on the fake ghost. The real ghosts will try and target you, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess you found me out. Oh, well. You guys got any lunch?
No!
Okay. You don't gotta be all touchy about it. See ya.
Aw, that guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. He was starting to look at me like I was lunch.
Well, next time he'll think twice before scrapping with Scrooge McDuck.
Speaking of scraps, he dropped this, Uncle Scrooge.
Ah, it looks like another piece of that torn-up sorcery.
Say what?
A magic spell. And it's nearly complete. Just one piece left to find. If only I knew where to start looking.
Well, that bungle boy did say this house has an illusion wall. Do you think he meant...
Of course, a secret passage. Oh, no wonder I've been having so much trouble finding anything around here. Good lad. Now, off you go. I need you to wait at the entrance with the others.
So I guess that was supposed to be some sort of subtle hint as to that is supposed to help the player determine what they need to do in this stage. The illusion walls are basically the major gimmick of this stage. But the thing is, you go through one of these illusion walls, the moment you come into this stage. You pass through it to get into this place, so you know they exist. Anyway, new enemy type here. You can either bounce them or hit them with this little ball and chain that they're attached to. Options are very nice. Whoa! Excuse me. So yeah, we have to find the proper illusion wall that will lead the way to the boss room. I think this is where the gem is. Oh, no, it's an ice cream. Okay. On higher difficulties, you don't get nearly as many opportunities to recover health, so watch out for that. But in exchange, you get more money-making opportunities. 2 for 1! Head over in this direction for another illusion wall, which is where one of the secret treasures is. It's our second heart holder. So now we have 5 hearts to add to our life bar. And that will always be a heart holder every time you come here. See, on hard mode, there's only 2 heart holders that you can collect in the whole game, making it so that you can only get 5 hearts maximum in hard mode. And since we're playing normal, all of the special treasures in every stage will be a heart holder. In the other 3 stages, there will just be extra $1 million treasures, which creates even more money-making opportunity, which is very nice. Anyway, we're going to head into this mirror now. And it's minecart time! Now, this is no Donkey Kong Country minecart. We're going to be jumping from one cart to the next in order to advance.
Is there no end to this madness?
It's generally more profitable to take the lower one, but also painful. But as you can see, the profitable route was actually above there, so what do I know?
How do you stop this confounded contraption?
But yeah, your momentum gets a little weird when you jump from one minecart to the next, so watch out for that. All in all, it's not too bad, just a good way to make more money, I find. See, look at that, we're already over 1 million. And we've only seen about half of the stage. But we should be coming up on the 3rd Beagle Boy in disguise.
Uncle Scrooge!
And here's our 3rd fake ghost, this time with 2 ghosts flying around. You'll definitely want to watch out around here. Try and steer the ghosts away from where you're going to be. And he shouldn't be any trouble.
Not so tough without your army helmet, eh?
Wait till the gang in Sing Sing finds out you were knocked flat by an old guy in his cane.
Thank you, lad.
Yeah? Well, you better be careful where you go poking around, McDuck, or you's gonna have much bigger problems than me. So long!
Now, what do you suppose he meant by that? Ach, it doesn't matter. Quick, lad, see if there's a scrap of paper lying about.
You mean like this one, Uncle Scrooge?
Exactly. This is the last piece of the riddle.
But what's it do?
That's what I'm about to find out. Quick, lad, go meet Webby and the others at the entrance. And all of you, stay put.
Okay, so now we have all 3 pieces of the paper, which means now we can access the room where the boss room is. But we're going to be getting to that soon enough. For now, more minecart shenanigans! Yeah, be ready to bounce on that last one, otherwise you might be taking a plunge. Honestly, I find the second part of this to be a bit easier than the first. Picked the right route that time. And there we go. So as we head on down, we're actually going to head down one more time before we go talk to Mrs. Beakley over there. Now, the way to hit the chests up here, you want to hit these rocks into them. But you also want to make sure you make the chests appear in the first place. So, definitely pay attention for that. I'm pretty sure there isn't anything else down there, so I'm not going that way. Alright, what do you got for us?
Mrs. Bigley, now where did you come from?
Why, from home, of course. I had to be sure you were all right in this filthy place.
Marvelous job as usual, Mrs. Bigley.
It's nice to see you, but I can take care of myself very well, thank you.
Nice of her to give us a sweets drop in the middle of such a dank and, dark place.
He's out looking up for old McDuck.
So we're gonna head in this direction, and now we have a lot of annoyingly placed treasure chests up here. What you want to do here is kill these skeletons in such a way that you can knock their skull somewhere where you can hit it towards the chests above. Of course, timing the jump that you need to position it can be quite tricky. Alright, let's see if we can get it up there. There we go. You wait right there. Come on. Yeah, you're bound to take a few hits trying to line these guys up right where you want them. Of course, if you can control the height of your jump, this could be made a little easier. I said control the height of your jump. It's clear I'm getting the snot kicked out of me here, but, Oh, come on! That was a clear hit! You saw it! That was... What? Let's try that again. There we go. Ah, cake, just what I needed. Yeah, you can hit the side of these, statues here, and that will make a chest appear. Assuming there is a chest in there. Other times, it'll just make the helmet fall off, and you might take damage if you don't get out of the way. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna wait for you to get out of the way. And there was nothing even there, how about that? Alright, now we have a lot more of those armor suits. Let's see what we can find. Oh, get out of the way of that one. You can destroy the helmet after it rolls off. So yeah, this level is pretty fun, but it can be pretty tricky, so I wouldn't actually recommend this one for a first choice either. Unless you're playing hard mode, because this is where you can find one of the guaranteed heart holders, and when you're playing the higher difficulties, you're going to want those as soon as you can get them. Okay, we'll hop into this mirror, which will warp us back to this area. Well, I say this area as if we've been here already, but no, we don't. Double kill! So we take him out, and now we have the Forspoken illusion wall that we needed to find to get to the boss.
What's this? Part of the spell matches the inscriptions on this mirror. Luck of the ducks! I solved the riddle!
What riddle, Uncle Scrooge?
Boys, I thought I told you to stay with Webby.
They did stay with me, Uncle Scrooge. I'm right here. Oh, what a pretty mirror.
Aye, lass. And if I'm right, using this spell will reveal the foul perpetrator behind all these shenanigans. Magicka Dispel. Ach, I should have known you'd be behind this.
Oh, Scroogey, my old friend, you wouldn't believe how much fun it is watching you run around making a fool of yourself.
What?
Oh, you really don't think you need ancient sorcery to find Coin of Lost Realm, do you? No, I had Beetle Boys hide paper scraps to throw you off trail.
Why, you sneaky, conniving...
Please, save compliments for garden party.
What garden party?
The one I will throw in celebration when I get home with Lost Coin. So long, fools!
Gee, she isn't very nice. You said it, Webby.
All right, you kids stay here. I'm going to track down that witch and give her a piece of my mind.
So, this last hallway that we're about to go to is going to be quite difficult. Reason being is you're in pretty close quarters and you've got ghosts constantly following you. I did not position myself well there, but there is a way to make it easier. Position it so that one ghost is constantly following you, and just keep it on screen, and then no more ghosts will spawn in, and then you're not going to have to worry about dodging them so much. Whoa, okay. And that part's no problem.
Scrooge, why must you always meddle? That coin is mine.
So now it's time to do battle with Magicka Dispel, and this is honestly one of the most difficult boss fights in the game, simply because of how many things she can do. A pretty wide variety of attacks, and some of them can be a bit difficult to dodge. Whoa! Oh god, if you're not ready for it, she can really catch you. Thankfully on normal mode, she does give you opportunities to get ice cream. That part's fairly simple, just hit the mirror that has her face in it. And then she does what she normally does in the NES version. Turn into a vulture and then shoot 3 shots at you. And then in the NES version, that's all you'd be doing in that fight. This part with the lasers and the rock bouncing, that never happened before. So you really... Oh god, that was a bad setup there. So definitely be paying attention to what she's doing, and hold out for your opportunities to counterattack. Now she's going to shuffle the mirrors around to try and confuse you, but then she reveals where she is again right after, so that's not particularly challenging, I don't think. But there is a lot that you need to watch out for. Whoa. And always remember that the 3 lasers come right after the vulture part, because that can catch you. Ooh, a little close there. But I think we've seen just about everything she can do now. Ah! Oh, good thing there was ice cream there. She should be getting pretty close now. There we go.
Lassie's inferior mirror and beam spells. It's the last time I shop for spell ingredients at discount store. You haven't seen Wrath of Magicka Dispel. You may have Coin of Lost Realm, but your #1 dime will soon be mine.
Yeah, go Scrooge!
And there's the Coin of the Lost Realm. I like to jump over here and make it look like the whole group is looking at it. A magical moment. But that does it for Transylvania. Certainly that was one of the longer stages in the game, but I still find it pretty enjoyable overall. Anyway, here's our score analysis. We found quite a few gems, as you will soon see. And of course our $1 million for finding the coin. Puts our grand total to 8 million, a little over 8 million there.
Do you think think Magica will keep out of our way now, Uncle Scrooge?
It's hard to say, lad. Folks like her have a way of popping up at the most inconvenient moments.
Well, when it comes to Magica, there's no such thing as a convenient moment.
Too true, Louis. Now then, where to next, lads?
We shall be deciding that next time as we take on the third stage. See you then!